Hello, everyone. I am Mrs. Jackson, tarot consultant and small business owner at Healer Tarot. If you saw me yesterday on live, you noticed that my camera wasn't working very well. I fixed it, and I'm going to relay the guidance cards for the weekend. As you all know from the last video, we're going through a new moon, which we're still in that new moon in Scorpio, and we are now in the position of going into the sun sign of Sagittarius for at the end of the day for Eastern Standard Time around 8 something in the afternoon, in the evening, that is. And now we are really working with those new energies with the sun sign Sagittarius leaving. Also, the moon sign Sagittarius is also starting to go away as well. And we are going to be later today in the sun sign of Sagittarius and also in the moon sign Sagittarius. I know that sounds very strange, but that's how the universe works. So we're going to be in a fire sign later on today, which the sun sign, like I said, is Sagittarius, and the sun sign starts, as I said, the end of today. But since it's a sun sign, it's going to be all birthdays for Sagittarius from today on to I think in the middle of December. That's for Sagittarian birthdays. But of course, for Sagittarian moon, which we're going in also later on, that is going to, as I've said in many past videos, that the moon signs last 2.5 days. So the moon in Sagittarius will last till possibly up to Sunday. Anyways, so we're going to have a lot of fire sign going on there, a lot of fire energy. So again, we are all now going through that transition of the sun signs, the moon signs, and of course, as I said yesterday, if you watch my videos, we're also in Mercury retrograde, and I believe there are other planets in retrograde also. So we are so in different modes here. Plus, that's also affecting technology. And I know you'd say, well, isn't technology under sword signs? Exactly. Sword signs as well. Like yesterday, we picked out a swords card and everything. And well, as I said, it's all a mix. So today I am relaying this live video under the category of education on YouTube. So if anybody if you're watching from education, but if you're on any other categories trying to see me on these videos at any other time, please, if you want to see more of my videos, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gentle Healer Tarot, so you can see more of this. So anyways, as I was saying, I'm Mrs. Jackson, tarot consultant and small business owner of Gentle Healer Tarot. And the deck of cards I use for all of my daily card picks and reports to my clients is this one. It is called the Witch's Tarot Deck. If you wish to know where to buy them, well, buy it. To know about anything about these cards, please look in the description below to get more information about it. So enough of, excuse me, enough of all this energy. I'm now going to pick this weekend's guidance cards. So here we go. Spirit Guide Guidance Team, please give us the guidance cards for Saturday, November 22nd, 2025 for the North and Southern Eastern Western Hemispheres of the world. And I always pick out a connecting card. Okay, let's see here. Tomorrow, we have the 10 of Wands. This is a minor arcana card, wand suit, fire element, and has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. So you might be thinking creatively tomorrow. You might be thinking of things you need to do. You've got to put those ideas into motion. Make them into useful action. You need to get things done tomorrow. You're going to have to do it with your action, with your body. You can't just sit back and let things happen. you've got to do the work. So this is showing you this is action and creativity. Put that action into creative use, right? So tomorrow there might be something, maybe some ideas, something you need to do. Put those ideas into use. Might be something you need to work on or something you need to take care of. And because of these changing energies, it might be wearing on your body a little bit. It might be telling you, you might not want to do things tomorrow because it's a Saturday too. But however, there might be things you need to do, and you're like, oh gosh, I don't feel like doing this today. I don't feel like doing anything, or maybe just want to stay in bed, or there might just be things you might not want to do. You want to do something else, maybe. But this is showing you, this card is showing you, this energy is the 10 of Wands showing a heavy burden on you. This person is carrying 10 wands on their back. And you can see up here, whoops, there's like a castle here. And this person has to walk up this hill. A lot of pressure, right? A lot of burden. They don't want to do this. Tomorrow, there's something, again, might be something you got to do. And you feel like it's going to be a heavy task just to get, maybe even a heavy task from getting up off your bed to getting to something you have to do. To you, getting out of bed might be climbing this mountain, like you don't want to do it. You don't have energy, right? So it might be something like that that you might have to do tomorrow. It might be affecting your body. Um, you might just don't have that will of strength to do it tomorrow, but you got to do it. Or maybe you're going to be taking on some responsibility that someone doesn't want to do, and you got to do it. Something may come up tomorrow where just happens to fall on your lap and you're the one who has to do it because no one else is going to do it. Why this pops up tomorrow for a Saturday? Oh, okay. Lover's card. We have a major arcana card here, and the Lover's card is a good card. It's a beautiful card. Now, this is a major arcana card, as I said in many of my live videos in the past. Major arcana cards are cards with energy that we're already born with. We just need to utilize it whenever we have to. It pops up at any times in our lives whenever we need it, day and night. After we use this energy, it's going to change us in some way, and that change will last into our future. Now, remember, the Lover's card doesn't have to be necessarily a love of somebody, right? Like you love someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be like that, but it can be. Now, love means, the Lover's card means devotion to another person. It means maybe even an attraction you can't stay away from. Or it doesn't have to be a love of a person. It can be a love of something that you love doing, right? And you want to work on that. And you want to have that in your life, or maybe you need to work on it more. So tomorrow, Saturday, this is showing you what is in your life that you love. Again, it can be a person you love, it can be something maybe that you're a hobby. Whatever it is, you got to work on it tomorrow. So you got to put some of this effort into it. Maybe again, it could be a relationship. Maybe you've been working so hard in your work and you're kind of putting your relationship on the back burner, right? Maybe you're feeling, or the person, your significant other, is feeling neglected, right? So you have to make some time for that person and put energy into it to make it work better. So that could be this. It could be that heavy burden on you. Or it could even be a sort of a heavy burden, as in you're trying to find the time to put emphasis on the thing you love in your life. So whatever it is tomorrow, whatever it is, your significant other, somebody maybe you want to put, maybe you want somebody to become a significant other, and you got to work on that. So how are you going to get that person to notice you, or how are you going to make that person understand that you really have these feelings for them? You got to put some work into it. You have to think about what you need to do to make that relationship tighter, whether it's a relationship, again, love of a person or love of a thing. Maybe you've ditched working on some project that you love and you want to bring it into your life more. Find a way to do it. Put some of that emphasis into it, even though this looks like a strain. Like you're saying, well, I love playing guitar. I mean, it's not like a heavy burden on me. I just need to find some time for it. Why is this card shown is going to be like a really heavy burden? Cards can only stress an energy or an idea in the way it can, right? I mean, This is the way that it shows in my this is the energy of a heavy burden or a task you need to take care of. That's it. This is in my cards. And it shows, looks like it shows like a really heavy burden, like, oh my God, it's terrible. It might not be that drastic, may not be that dramatic. But for you, this is showing you just you might have to put that little that little bit of extra energy into, your relationship or whatever you need to do. That's what my cards are showing. So tomorrow, it might not be it might not kill you, but it might just be something just saying you got to put in a little bit more effort, to show the person you love them, or you know, uh, make a little bit more of an effort in that relationship to make it more better, to make it better. That love of your life or that thing that you love in your life that you want to hone it more. You want to make more positive energy for it. And to do that, put in a little more effort. That's basically what it's saying. But for you, it could be a heavy burden. But for another person, it could be just like something, something, that'll have to push you to do a little bit extra effort. Whatever it is on your side, you got to focus on what you love doing, or what you love for the person that's in your life, and work on it more. That's all it's saying. But remember that positive energy you put into it, it will change your life in some way, and probably, showing to yourself, you know what, you could have done this before, do it again, and you can keep doing it into the future because you might wind up finding that key to making that relationship so much brighter, so much happier. And that change will change your life in some way, and that change will last into your future. So, see, Sunday for November 23rd. Spirit Guidance Team, please give us a guidance card for Sunday, November 23rd, 2025, for the northern, southern, eastern, western hemispheres of the world. Okay, now this is interesting. We have another major arcana card. This is for Sunday. Now remember, as I said, today we're going into the sun sign Sagittarius, which of course lasts until the middle of December. And we're also going to the moon sign Sagittarius. So a lot of fire sign, a lot of pushing for you to do things. Now, saying that, Sunday, we have the devil card. I know you're going to have a panic seeing the devil, right? Okay, this is again a major arcana card, which means, of course, as I said, that once we were born with this energy, and once we use this energy, the end result will change our lives will change our lives, and that change will last into the future. Now, the devil card is anything from, depending on where the reading is in someone's layout. This can mean two things. It can mean possibly something, I don't want to say bad, but it can bring out your worst fears, maybe your worst ideas, your things you don't want to show the public. Sort of like you don't like getting mad in front of the public, or you might have some bad habits that might come out on Sunday. However, it can also mean being naughty, being I know that sounds funny, but some people, some people don't show their sides of them where they like to maybe play, have fun, uh, or show a side of themselves that they don't like show to others, like maybe singing. You might be too embarrassed to sing or be in front of people. It can mean that too. However, let's see what the guidance. I mean the connecting card is. Okay. This is the Four of Cups. This is a minor arcana card. Cups suit water element, and has to do with love, empathy, giving love, receiving love, uh, desires, wants, needs. This Four of Cups is, as you can see, these two people, they look bored. They look like they want to change something in their lives. They just don't want to keep on doing the same thing over and over again, right? Now, this is a good example for this because, as I was saying, maybe being playful and you don't like doing that. Sunday, something might happen where maybe you might be pushed, well, not pushed, but you might feel around you that something needs to change a little bit. You don't want the same old, and this is showing you that you're just bored. You're just like, you need things to change. You want things to change. You can't just stand, you can't keep everything stagnant, right? So, this is showing you that this double card is showing you that you might be irritated by this. You're irritated, you're not sure how to change things, and you're gonna like say, oh God, what am I gonna do to change things? And that's gonna bring up irritability, that's gonna bring up feelings of annoyance, feelings of maybe being mad. So this is showing you Sunday, you might be pushed to want to change things, to want things that want better things for your life. And you're just not sure how to do it. And well, you're gonna probably get very annoyed about this. Or as well, you might want things to change, and it might be somebody in your life where you want to make them change or make them do something different, and they might not be willing to do it. And this devil card comes up because you're being pushed, or you're trying to push yourself, and you just it's the day Sunday. Sunday just might bring that energy of feeling you want to do something, but you're not sure how to change it. So you might try to think of certain ways on how to do that, but it might, the first energy that comes to you might be to get mad or don't want to be around people, and you just might get upset. Or you might try to nag someone for a change or to do something that you want to do, they don't want to do, and going to bring probably some change. But also, there might be something where you're something in your life or someone in your life is going to make you try to change or do something different that it's going to make you feel uncomfortable, but might be try to make you feel more playful, right? To do something you're not used to. Like maybe you're so used to working on something, your mind is in work mode, and somebody wants you to change a little bit to do something fun. This is, like I said a little while ago, this can also mean to have some fun. Something that you're not used to. Maybe like to role play. You don't like role playing and you feel might be idiotic or might be like just something uncomfortable to you, and you're going to wind up getting mad. However, it can also mean uh, bad habits, right? You might, to change a stagnant situation, you might do something like maybe, I don't know, overeat, uh, uh, drink an alcoholic beverage, things you probably don't want to show others that you do, you're going to do it in private. So these things, all the above there can probably happen on Sunday with that devil card. So Sunday might be a stagnant day, boring day, and you might want to change it up a little bit, try to do something a little bit different, test your comfort zone, and well, that's what's going to bring up. Hopefully, it's going to be something good. It's not going to be like really bad or anything. Like it's not going to be something that's going to hurt someone else. This hopefully it's a playful card. Hopefully, this energy will be somewhat playful, testing your comfort zone in a good way. Hopefully, because usually because this is showing that it's going to be, a stagnant day, a boring day maybe, and you want to change things up a little bit, maybe with someone. This may test their barriers or your barriers of your comfort zone. So hopefully it won't go any worse than that Sunday. So think of it as hopefully playful, maybe again, uh, role play maybe, or maybe just doing something that you don't do all the time and you're kind of embarrassed about it. Hopefully it's going to be something not again that won't hurt you or somebody else. Hopefully it's just going to be something like maybe, having a couple alcoholic drinks or maybe overeating a little bit. On that Sunday, is that going to be, it's going to be that kind of a day. So try to be prepared a little bit for Sunday in case of anybody in your family maybe asked you to do something weird that's going to be uncomfortable for you. Just try to calm down and maybe think about that, and maybe what, that'll change your life in some way, hopefully in a better way, and maybe help you to break through that ice of yourself, and work on it for your future. Maybe it'll bring some happy into your life. Just try not, just hopefully it's not going to be anything where you know, no hurting anyone, no hurting yourself, okay? Hopefully not. But again, this is a major arcana card, so whatever that result is on Sunday, it will change your life in some way, and that change will last into your future. As I always say in all my videos, I send out my positive thoughts, words, and action. I always send out my positive thoughts, my positive words. Hopefully that translates to you into positive action. Um, let's see here. Always have patience for yourself and others, because with these changing energies, you need patience. Have respect for yourself and others, and nourish yourself so you can have enough energy to do what you need to do and help others and yourself. Thank you for watching my video. And please take care, stay safe. And if you wish to receive any free readings or paid reading for something more in depth, please send me that business email at gentahealertarot@gmail.com. Thank you for your time. Take care.